Hendricks gets the ball in game. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, in his last time out, he gave him 7 strong innings. Got his ball club to win. They'll take that again from him here.
And with that, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, Anthony Rizzo is really the centerpiece for this Cubs. Offensively, we know what he does. But defensively, he really holds this infield together. Very fluid over at first base, good soft hands, and has a good throwing arm as well.
Francisco Lindor heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. Underway now tonight as the first pitch is looked at for strike one, as we'll get this going a little late at 7:06 tonight. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
At the very least, he's showing some patience here to start the ball game. Well, that'll be important for him as we move along tonight.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
Showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Rajai Davis will get his first opportunity here, and if you go by the numbers, it's been a disappointing start to this World Series for him so far.
Yeah, he really hasn't gotten on track, and I think you have to give some of that credit to good pitching, but he's really been a bit of a non-factor so far. Still time for him to turn it around, though.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
He's come at him with all off-speed stuff so far, but if I'm at the plate, if I'm hitting, I'm thinking he's going to have to throw a fastball here sooner or later.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third. Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Here's Michael Brantley. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, you know, a key guy for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He went deep last game, and he seems ready to take advantage of any mistakes he sees right now.
Jason Hayward comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jason Hayward.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Sent on the ground out to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting second.
Stepping in, Dexter Fowler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is low, ball 1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this will be taken in by Uribe for route number 2. Anthony Rizzo will take his cuts now, and he is one guy whose bat has not made the transition from regular season to postseason.
Yeah, and he was so good during the regular year, but he's been a non-factor so far in this postseason.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
First base runner of the ball game now for either team comes with 2 outs here in the home first. Now, with the cleanup guy due next, things all of a sudden could get a bit interesting.
First pitch of the at-bat. Chris Bryant is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
One thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. After 1, Jason Kipnis will come forward now, and as you see by the numbers, he's off to a hot start here in the Fall Classic.
Yeah, and you know some guys just love being on that big stage, and he's been a big part of this ball club all season long, so it's no surprise to me that he swung a hot bat when it matters the most.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hit sharply toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Around first, on his way to second now, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
I'll tell you, this guy has been something else in these playoffs. I mean, when it matters most, he's come up aces more times than not, and he delivers once again here with a ringing double. Man, he's fun to watch.
Carlos Santana will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. No one out with a runner at second. Hit to third. LaStella has it. And he's set down, 1 away.
You know, usually I'm going to jump on the hitters when they fail to move runners over, but hey, look, that pitcher, he did a good job. I mean, he knows what they're trying to do, so he makes it as tough as possible to hit the ball to the right side. That's using your head out there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Marlon Byrd comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. This is in the air out to left field. Bryant is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And with 2 away, let's give you what these 2 teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. Roberto Perez, the hitter now with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Swung on, missed, 2-1.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Ground ball right side. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. On now to the... Kyle Schwarber strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Settling in now, Addison Russell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Russell.
Cut fastball taken for strike one. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Ranging back is Davis at the track. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Well, I thought at first that this was going to be a tougher play than it wound up being. You can see him turn and run straight back towards the wall here in center field, but he gets back there in plenty of time to make the play.
Ben Zobrist will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. He's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. And the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more from Game 3 after this. One rebound box as we are all set to begin the third. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Well, I think that's the thing with throwing that changeup as slow as he does. You're going to make that hitter supply all the power himself. He gets good wood on this thing, but not enough to get it out of here.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to third. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
Shortstop.
Francisco Lindor will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Therefore, it is Russell, and Addison makes the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. Home. Kyle Hendricks digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Kyle Hendricks.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
And one away now here in the Chicago third.
Batting ninth,
Tommy LaStella settles into the box for his first chance. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are two gone now. Jason Hayward will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Rajay Davis is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Right side. Zobrist is able to get there. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The left fielder, number 20.
Striding into the box, Michael Brantley. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time.
Picked him up. Nice play. 2 more ground outs, and that's the product of throwing that sinker. Just about every time you swing at it, you're either going to hit the top of it or miss it altogether. And if you do hit it, you're going to be killing all the worms out there in front of home plate.
Jason Kipnis will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. On to the bottom of the fourth now. And there is Dexter Fowler. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now. And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number one. Anthony Rizzo is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Brantley, but he won't get there. It falls in. Chris Bryant is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Down and away, ball one.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
Yeah, and he's not throwing all that hard either. But when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Right side hit hard. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley has it in his tracks. 2 down. Addison Russell gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Carlos Santana will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Marlon Byrd is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Here's Zobrist now at second. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
This pitch is popped up. Has a play. And that retires the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Ben Zobrist played as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Yeah,
He hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
The pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
And that's exactly what you want out of your pitcher. No long at bat, get in, get it down, and get out of there. And on one pitch, he's able to get the job done.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
These days in this game, we talk so much about situational hitting. Hit behind the runners, move guys up. But with 1 out, you got to try to drive that guy in. That was a really unproductive out, even though the guy moves to third.
Into the seats, 0-1. No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Perez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Juan Uribe makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And Uribe able to hold off again, so he moves ahead 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Hit to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The pitcher number 43, Josh Tomlin.
Into the box now, Josh Tomlin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
And he misses again, 2-0.
It's one thing to go 2-0 on a guy, but it's another to do it to a pitcher, and still another to do it to an American League pitcher. You've got to throw a strike right here.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. Boy, tough enough to be an American League pitcher swinging the bat as it is. How about having to deal with pitches like that?
One word, Matty, unfair.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Tomlin is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting,
Francisco Lindor will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Hit hard to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. We are still scoreless. Dexter Fowler gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Lays off 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Line down the left field line. And nearly extra bases to start the inning, but this winds up foul by inches. Wow. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, when you have a guy 2-2, you can throw something out of the zone, try and get him to chase. But when it's that far below the strike zone, it becomes a lot easier to lay off.
Looking to avoid his first walk. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
First baseman number
Anthony Rizzo digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. Chris Bryant will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this would be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Not close. It's 2-0.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come into something.
And the more pitches he throws, the more likely it is that this guy's going to be sitting on it.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
That might take the anxiety away for the moment. But he's going to need a couple more here to prove to himself that he's not losing.
To 2-2 now.
And that's a case where he's just trying to do anything to get his guys on the board.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full, 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Kyle Schwarber.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Slow curveball. 75 on the radar. It's 0-2.
That might be the best curveball we've seen out of him all night. In fact, that one buckled my knees.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he got him. So a big out there is now a ground ball. Could even get him out of this thing. Still tied. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Addison Russell, as he's presented with the bases-loaded situation in a tie ball game. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. This is in the air out to right. Bird with the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Brantley going back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it winds up being a run on no hits, and they leave 2 men on. On to the 7th now in Game 3. Cubs lead it 1-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Rajay Davis will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced. But look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Fowler, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Now batting, left fielder.
And you know what? These guys have gone a long time without a base runner. You have to go all the way back to the 2nd inning for their last one, because they haven't been able to solve this guy at all.
Your attention, please.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen. Michael Brantley will get a chance now following the leadoff double.
And being a left-handed hitter, he'll at least have a chance to pull one on the ground. Get that tying run over to third base with just 1 out.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Boy, Michael Brantley certainly has blossomed into one of the elite players in this league. He's a good all-around talent, and in 2014 was really his coming-out party.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
And this will wind up working like a sacrifice bunt as the tying run's able to tag up and move to third now with only 1 away.
So striding in, Jason Kipnis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that misses inside 1-0.
You know, some of Jason Kipnis' teammates affectionately call him Dirtbag because he has a habit of giving his body up and getting his uniform dirty on every play. And you got to love a guy like that.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. A key pitch coming up right here.
And with 2 strikes and a base open, you've got to know you're not necessarily going to see a strike here. So make sure you don't.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 1-1.
Well, that's a nice job of not trying to do too much out there. This pitch is on the outer half, and he's just going to go with it. This will find a hole to drive in that run from third.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. 2-0 now.
And you wonder if he's feeling just a little bit distracted having that base stealer over there at first base. Sometimes just the threat of a steal can really mess with your head out there.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Pretty gutsy pitch there. 2-0 changeup for a strike.
Kipnis runs. High in the air out towards shallow right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Marlon Byrd will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A dive, but he's back. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Oh, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
And the count will be full. Set. Here's the 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. Get out the microphone. Javier Baez will dig up here in what's been a very evenly played game so far.
I'll say tie game, tie series. Hard to get much more evenly matched than what we've seen so far.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
And here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. That last one was number 84, so they're getting near the point where they'll need to start keeping tabs on him.
Hit hard toward the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Wow, and I think a sigh of relief is in order out there on the mound after that one. That's the potential go-ahead run if he can get aboard. Instead, it's just a loud lineout.
Jason Hayward will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be a 1-2-3 inning. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
And maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
And he misses with it 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Joe Nathan will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Joe Nathan.
Yan Gomes is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. High in the air out to center field. Fowler has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. 2 very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ballgame. Things have been tight throughout. Juan Uribe is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
As a manager, you love your relievers to come in and give you plenty of strikeouts. But I'll tell you what, there isn't a manager alive that'll get upset when you come in and get 2 outs on 3 pitches.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
And it's quickly 0-2. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And that misses 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. That's a good job to lay off, too.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied. Yan Gomes will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 10.
Tommy Hunter is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Number 48.
Now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He drew a walk his first time up.
Leading off for the Cubs, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
And there's ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Still 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Rizzo is retired, and there's one away.
And in a tie ball game already, that would have been a tough way to let the go-ahead run get on base. But luckily, this is a nice play behind the plate to make sure that guy doesn't get down to first.
Chris Bryant comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
A strike, and it's 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Tap fouled at home plate. Bases are empty, one man out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Kyle Schwarber stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. A great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball. It's 2-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Here's Addison Russell. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Looped out towards short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in Chicago with a great view of downtown as we're set here to start the 9th inning from Wrigley Field. Francisco Lindor will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. This man out for his second inning of work. Did a nice job getting him 1, 2, 3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
Nathan has the target. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
That's a nice backhanded play there at second. You'd like to be able to get in front of this ball if you can, but here he does a nice job of looking it into the glove, and then he makes the throw to first for the out.
Here's Rajai Davis now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Nope.
That's inside. 2-0. Lofted in the air out to right field. And this won't help either in a tie ball game as the catch is made, and now there are 2 gone to start the 9th.
Well, you know as well as I do, EK, that there's a big difference between going the other way with a pitch and just flat out being late. That's why he couldn't really drive that ball to right field.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Fowler is over. And that's the third out. Down in order go the Tribe. Still tied 1 apiece. Chris Coughlin is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, not close on either of these first 2 pitches. Now, he's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
Lays off, and it's 3-0.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. And that's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Javier Baez comes forward to hit with the winning run at first.
Well, this is all about execution here, Matty. At the very least, he's got to find a way to move him into scoring position.
And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but, hey, he gets the job done.
Tommy La Stella will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Squared that one up just a little late. And another foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a looper to left. Brantley comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason.
So coming to the plate, Jason Hayward, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base.
The best thing he can do right here is just keep it simple. Look for something to hit and think middle of the diamond.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. This is line to left. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. Around third and being waved on home. And they will lead the series 2-1 as they walk off winners.
Really one of the most entertaining World Series games we've seen in a long time. What a finish here as they come through to win this in their final at bat.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And, Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers, but he was obviously not rattled out there, and he came through in a big way.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 2-1. Good night from Chicago.